Okay, look, it's Monday, February 9th, and I am already exhausted. Like, emotionally and spiritually drained. But we have to talk about times, general hospital times, because this week specifically, this coming Thursday, February 12th is the moment we've all been waiting for. And honestly, I'm terrified. Maxie Jones is finally waking up. About time, right? She's been in that coma since, well, it feels like forever. But let's be real, in Port Charles time, that could be anywhere from 3 weeks to 6 months depending on how fast the writers want to age up the kids this year. But here's the thing, usually when a legacy character wakes up from a coma, we get tears, we get reunions, we get Spinelli hyperventilating in the corner. It's sweet, it's soapy, but this time we have a man walking around Port Charles with the face of Nathan West. And I need to scream into a pillow for a second. Because if Maxie opens her eyes on Thursday, looks at the bedside, and sees her dead husband standing there, looking like a snack in a plaid shirt, she is going to lose it. And so are we. But the question that is literally keeping me up at night is times, who is this guy asterisk? Let's look at the facts, or at least the facts as GH is presenting them right now. This guy claims to be Nathan. He looks like Nathan. Thank you, Ryan Pavey, for returning. We missed your face, even if this storyline is giving me an ulcer. But he has zero memory of the last 7 years. Convenient, yes. Suspicious? Incredibly. And you guys, the theories floating around the internet right now are wild. I've been scrolling through the message boards until my eyes blurred, and honestly, some of them make a scary amount of sense. The biggest one, he's a clone. I know. It's a soap, not sci-fi. You yell, but is it? Is it really? We're talking about a show that had a weather machine and Casey the alien. A clone isn't exactly off the table, especially when you consider who Nathan's father is. César Faison. The man was obsessed with legacy, obsessed with Anna Devane, and obsessed with mad science. Would he create a clone of his son before he died? Absolutely. And if this Nathan is a part of some twisted Faison experiment, it ties perfectly into what is happening with Britt Westbourne right now. Can we talk about Britt for a second? Because I feel like I'm the only one stressing about the fact that the WSB director Ross Cullum and that creep Jen Sidwell are basically holding her hostage in a lab. We know Britt is being forced to conduct research. The user input, the rumors are screaming that this cold fusion project is actually about cloning humans. If Britt is being forced to work on the technology that Times created times this fake Nathan, the drama potential is off the charts. Imagine Britt realizing the brother she's reconnecting with is actually a science experiment. She's currently debugging in a lab that is peak GH mess, and I am kind of here for it. But there's a darker theory, and I hate it. I hate it so much I almost don't want to type it. What if it's Peter August? Please no. I'm begging you, writers. We spent years trying to get rid of Peter. We watched him fall downstairs, get poisoned, get shot, and he just kept coming back like a cockroach in a nuclear winter. If this Nathan peels off a mask times Mission Impossible times style and reveals he's actually Peter, I am throwing my TV out the window. But it would explain the taunting of Anna Devane. It would explain why Nathan feels slightly off. And let's be honest, Peter was obsessed with Maxie. What better way to get her back than to become the one man she never got over? It's sick. It's twisted. It's exactly something Peter would do. Okay, let me pull myself back. Maybe I'm being too negative. Maybe it really is Times, Nathan. Maybe he was held captive by the WSB, wouldn't be the first time, and brainwashed. But if it is Times, Nathan, we have a massive problem. And her name is Lulu Spencer. You guys, asterisk. You guys, I love Lulu. I am so glad she's awake. Alexa Havens is crushing it. But what was that kiss? What were they thinking? I know, chemistry. The spoilers say Lulu and Nathan have considerable chemistry, and yeah, I saw the smooch. I saw the sparks. But that is your best friend's husband. Dead or alive, that is a no-fly zone. Fans are torn, though. I'm seeing a lot of people saying, well, if Nathan is an imposter, then Lulu isn't technically doing anything wrong. Which, okay, sure. If he's a clone, does the bro code still apply? If he's Peter, well then Lulu needs to run, not kiss him. But think about the fallout on Thursday. Maxie wakes up. She's weak. She's confused. She sees Nathan. She cries. Then, inevitably, because this is Port Charles, she's going to find out that while she was in a coma, her best friends forever was playing tonsil hockey with her miracle husband. It's going to destroy their friendship. And honestly, I'm worried for Maxie. She's been through enough. She lost Nathan. She survived Peter. She raised her kids alone. Can she just have one nice week? Just one. This is why so many fans, and I'm kind of leaning this way myself, are shouting from the rooftops that they want Spixie, Maxie, and Spinelli. The OG ride or die. If Nathan is a fake or a clone or Peter, then Maxie needs to kick him to the curb and realize that the love of her life has been right there, hacking into mainframes and wearing tech vests this whole time. Spinelli has stepped up. He's been the dad. He's been the rock. If Maxie wakes up and immediately pivots to Nathan, it's gonna break Spinelli's heart. And I don't think I can handle seeing the jackal cry again. But let's be real, the writers love torture. They are going to drag this "is it Nathan" mystery out until May sweeps. I can feel it in my bones. Maxie will probably be conflicted. She'll feel the distance. She'll say, "You don't feel like my Nathan." And he'll look at her with those puppy dog eyes and say, "I lost 7 years, Maxie." And she'll melt. And meanwhile, Britt will be over in the lab, mixing test tubes for Sidwell, slowly realizing the truth. Speaking of Sidwell and the WSB, can we talk about how times Days of Our Lives times this plot feels? And I say that with love for Duel, but GH is usually a bit more grounded. Okay, grounded is a strong word for a show with a weather machine, but you know what I mean. Clones, memory chips, Phazon coming back from the dead again. It feels like we're entering the Demera zone. But maybe that's the point. Maybe the show needs a little fantasy injection. The mob wars were getting stale. Sonny growling at people in his kitchen was getting repetitive. At least with clones and Cold Fusion, we're getting some high-stakes action. So what happens Thursday? Prediction time. Maxie wakes up. It's emotional. Nathan enters the room. The music swells. But Maxie, she doesn't look happy. She looks scared. Maybe she remembers something. Maybe she heard Lulu and Nathan talking while she was in the coma. Classic soap trope, the coma hear all. Or maybe, just maybe, she looks at him and says, "Who are you?" That would be the kicker. If Maxie, the one person who knows Nathan's soul, rejects him immediately, then we know it's a fake. And then the game begins. I'm also keeping an eye on Anna Devane. The spoilers say she's in France and people think she's having a mental break. Yeah, right. Anna Devane doesn't have mental breaks. She solves mysteries. If she thinks Phazon is alive, Phazon is alive. If she saw him at Windermere, he was there. Everyone dismissing her is going to look stupid in about a month when Phazon walks into the Metro Court and orders a drink. And if Phazon is back, is he the one controlling Nathan? Is this his ultimate revenge on Maxie for killing him? Did she kill him? I lose track of who killed Phazon last. It's a group activity at this point. Regardless, this week is going to be messy. If you're a Maxie, Nathan shipper Naxie, are we still calling them that? You're probably hyperventilating with joy. Enjoy it while it lasts, because I have a bad feeling this rug is getting pulled out. If you're a Spixie fan, hang in there. The truth always comes out. Spinelli will figure it out. He always does. And if you're a Lulu fan, girl, brace yourself. Because when Maxie finds out about that kiss, the slap is going to be heard all the way in Nixon Falls. So grab your snacks for Thursday, Feb 12th. It's going to be a bumpy ride. And if Nathan starts speaking with a German accent or calling people Heinrich, I'm turning off the TV. Okay, I'm lying, I'll still watch. But I'll be complaining about it on Twitter the whole time. See you guys Thursday. Good luck to us all.